So you're probably wondering why I got snowballs. Well, it's for the sorter. So most of these item sorters, um, basically what this thing does is you put a bunch of items in here, usually 22, and that will turn the comparator on. It'll send a signal out, it'll go down, well, it turns the comparator on. Once a 23rd item goes in, that actually sends a pulse through to the second piece of redstone wire, which then the repeater picks up, which then powers the torch off, which then allows this bucket to pull out of this bucket. Well, somebody was smart enough to figure out that you don't need to have 22 items in here. All you need are 5. Okay, it's a little bit more than 5, but if I do this, I believe it's 3 of the particular item that you're trying to sort, which is a lot cheaper than 22. Now see, each one of these, all the comparators are now lit up, but the signal is not strong enough to turn the redstone off. If I add 3, it's still not. And I actually, those are trap chests. So 1, 2, 3. Add a 4th one. Oh, now it's going to make a liar out of me. Watch this. There we go. 6. Alright, still 10. Alright. Fine. That's still cheaper than 22. And they all end up down here. So, now, one of them will stay in this hopper as well, so. But that is why I went and got. I think those might be wrong. Crud. Yeah, I think they are. Good, I can take these out. I think I wasn't supposed to take that one out. I think they're actually supposed to be pointed at each other. And I'm getting block lag again. There we go. Alright, so I have to pop these off. They'll get sucked up. Stone. So, basically this is the auto sorter for all of the witch drops. Oh. How do I need to do this? I needed to leave that one. There we go. Put that. And then there. Alright. So now I just have to load these up with all the particular items. And That's a loud train. Alright. So, let me go figure out what these ladies drop again. Ouch. I needed that. I know it's 7 items. I know most of them, but I don't know them all. So let me go figure that out, and I'll be back. And with a quick look at the wiki, find out that they drop glass bottles, glowstone, gunpowder, redstone, spider eyes, sticks. I don't know why sticks. And sugar. So, we will. It's interesting. Don't know where that snowball came from. So we will end up loading these things up with these items. And then as we get them, we will, be sure spider eyes was here. They will filter down through. Ouch. And we will be good to go. So, I will bring you back when there's more to show. As things get into the hopper, they're going to go into the chests. As you see, we're going to be stacking chests next to each other. What you need to do is you need to have trap chests. Every other one. And I know what you're asking. You're asking, Dev, I don't know how to make a trap chest. Well, it's actually fairly easy. Let me show you. First, you'll need lots of chests. Next, tripwire hooks. Nope. There it is. I'm sure we'll use those 13. Yeah. Then all you need to do is alternate regular chest and trap chest. Like so. Excellent. Need to move that wall back. Alright. So, auto sorting. Yay. So, I've run into a snafu. I was putting the roof on the causeway up there, and a couple of my items fell down, and I went to retrieve them, and as you can see, things have been torn up, and they should have ended up in this bin, and that was going to be problem number 1. If stuff gets into the system that shouldn't be there, how do we get it out? So that was problem number 1. Problem number 2 was that they didn't get there. And they didn't get there because of these pistons. Now, it isn't necessarily the piston's fault. What it was we had torches right here. and that pushes up the piston. It's all well and good, but it also stops these hoppers from sending items through them. So that's issue number 2. So I tried to devise another way of powering the pistons and not powering the hoppers, and I've come to the realization that I'm just going to have to change this room around significantly, which is not going to be too hard. Just obviously going to take a little bit more time. So yeah, test, test, test. That's what I've learned from this. So with that, I'm going to... Yeah, my parkouring skills are not that great. I've also done a little prep work over here. Changed stuff up a little bit. So I changed these to half slabs, and I changed the wood that was here to half slabs, and I put glass underneath of here. And this is basically due to mob spawning science. JL2759, yeah, 2759, did a great video on mob spawning, and I believe it was high yield mob systems or something like that. If you do a YouTube search, you can find it, and if I remember, I will try to put a link in the description. Basically, if you have a block and it has air blocks around it, it's more likely to spawn mobs. The more blocks that are around it, the less likely mobs are to spawn there. Now, theoretically, being that this is the only place that they'll be able to spawn once I light everything up, that won't matter, but it will help ultimately in getting them to spawn here. So that's why I'm doing it. I dug this tunnel for the timer, the hopper timer. This is actually, there's a block here, and behind here is, yeah, I should be able to do this. This is the, but it did that, yeah. This is the elevator up. So I need to go fix that, and this. With the repeater, wrong torch. With the repeater being on the other side of that block, being that I needed a repeater. Anyway, it kind of does double duty. One, it sends the pulse, or the signal on through, and two, it strengthens the signal, which is something that I needed to do because of the distance from the switch. So, but basically, that's going to come through. Just put a torch there so nothing spawns. I'm going to have the hopper clock down here somewhere, and then that signal will come and power this block. And yes, I hear that slime. He's got to be in a cave over there. I've heard some skeletons too in this direction, so yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a cave just under here. But this block will power this spawning pad's pistons, both sides. And then we'll have to get the
signal up to here. Again, my parkour skills suck. I may just put a block here. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll have a torch there, which will turn this torch off. Get out. So if we have a torch. No, that's because it powered it here. Torch. So yeah, if we had a torch here that was triggered, then it would fire that level and that level. Perfect. And nothing will be able to spawn there, so yeah. That's how we'll get power up. And I put glass over top of the pistons and over top of the redstone on both sides, just as a precaution. I know mobs are supposed to be able to spawn on top of redstone, but not on top of spruce peters. I will be glassing over top of that and here and sealing that off, so that nothing can walk out of the system. We want to keep them in the system. Nothing can walk out this way, so that's fine. And of course the front here will get glass as well. So that's pretty much the update on this. Not sure what I'm going to do here. Simplest solution would be, by simple it's not really all that simple, but simplest solution would be to go down one and back one, which would get these things completely away from the pistons. But I'm thinking that instead what I'll do is move where this ladder is, have you go down this side. These are already here, so I could use those as that back one there. Just go straight down and then across, and then have the sorter, instead of on this wall, on that wall. So it would come out into the room this way, and this set of chests would be start right about here somewhere and go in that direction. So you'd come down and get your items. I'm thinking that's actually easier solution than going down one with a whole room, but I'm not sure yet, so I'll do most of that off camera because obviously this is a major mess. So hopefully we will have some witches spawning here soon. Oh, and if you're wondering why that one's so wide, to get the wiring for the lighting up to there, I needed to go around the tower, and that added 2 extra planks to that side. So that's pretty much it. Oh, actually no. As you probably saw in the background, there is a new addition. A nether portal. So I don't have to run over to the village anymore. I can just come out here. And I actually had to dig this out, build the portal here. And I'll show you why in a moment. Ooh, I better eat. Whoa, hello. Apparently the portal was not in the right position. And when I made the portal originally over by the witch farm, I connected to this nether portal. And I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. Because where I made the portal, there you go. I made the portal near the witch farm. Quite literally. That block right there was right there. I put these 2 blocks so that I would have a full 2 wide area to walk in and out of. And it connected to the messed up portal. Well, okay, no. It connected to the nether portal in the nether that's properly set. And then that one connected back to the village. So, like I said, I basically grabbed some coordinates here, divided them by 8, found that in the nether, built it in the nether, and this portal was made. Hence why it's a full portal and not 10 block portal. And then I destroyed the one in the village, went back through the one in the nether, and that created the portal that is now just outside of the village. So, okay. There. Now you're up to date. And I think I am going to call it a night for tonight, and I will continue on this tomorrow, because it is pretty late in the night. So, we will see you later when I have more to report. Yeah, I tore it all out. Changed it all around. So, basically, we're going to narrow this little area. Still have a viewing platform. Obviously, this ladder's in a different position. We'll have a little hallway, and then, bam, we will have all our storage. This will get everything away from the piston door. That's why they left them there. And as you can see, had to add stuff here to keep the water from coming in, and I need to make a few more, about 20 more of these to get everything working. And then we'll have all the items here and a miscellaneous chest. Oh, seems to be working already. So, yeah. And I think this works out better. Because everything I was coming up with in my rough guessing and whatnot just wasn't working, so. And with me tearing everything down, I'll be able to make both sides look the same, nice and symmetric, because I really do like symmetric looking buildings. Don't ask me why, I just do. And as you can see, yes, I made this nice little entrance from the nether portal. Probably going to set up some lighting of some sorts along the way. But just wanted to show this off. So back to work I go. Alright, so here we are running back. And we have partial entrance. Yay. Door works. Oops. Yeah. So I've pretty much And out of all the wood I had, I need to, come daytime, I'm going to go plant some more. But we are rebuilding the entranceway. Lights control will be here. Timer control will be here. Let's go down below. Alright, so here's the door. We've got redstone to deactivate the bottom. Goes up. Redstone that is attached to the top. Obviously it works because you saw me open it twice now. But yes. And I think it's actually more evenly timed than it was before, so I'm liking this much better. And then as you saw, the hopper train here. Hoppers all the way around. Now, I know what you're thinking. Get some redstone and hoppers right there, Dev. Yeah. And if something was traveling through a hopper when somebody was opening the door, it would pause the hopper for the duration that they were on the pressure plate. But as soon as they were back off, the items are going to continue flowing, so that really isn't going to be a major issue. Hopper train goes into that wall. Oops. And I saved a few hoppers by using kind of this setup. Hopper going into a chest and then going down below and a couple away, able to use another hopper and just kind of diagonally or stair-stepping it that way. So there's actually a chest right back there, then a hopper, then a chest and a hopper. So any miscellaneous items should fall in there. I need to label these and load them up. I'm going to put redstone lamps down in here for lighting. The glowstone above lets you open these chests, and of course the maintenance access door to seal it up and make it look pretty. Let's see. Yeah, so I haven't loaded. It's these. Oops. So it's these that will need to get loaded with the snowballs and then the actual item that will be sorted. And in maintenance access, I've got these ladders so that I can get up here. And I can actually adjust these should anything go wrong. And you can see how that goes off into the wall there. So we are getting there slowly. Like I say, I like how this looks much more clean. Much more clean. It looks a lot cleaner. There we go. Yeah, I speak good English. So let's see here. Put a torch here. And we'll put a torch. Put a torch there and there. Alright. And this is just going to get walled up. We really don't need to be going in there. We've got the maintenance access. And this is just a little viewing room. That's... Don't have any on me. Would look better there. And then I I could move this. This room is not as big then. Alright. Because yes, I am that OCD. Excuse me. CDO. So, there we go. And that goes up like that. Okay. So now we just have to skin this a little bit better. This is going to come out to about here. Whoops. And then go up. And then the power from here can come out and go up. And then this is going to end up going down and under all of this to get to that and the timer. So, yeah. So, yep. Getting there. But like I said, just wanted to bring you on, show you this. It's finally getting back looking good. And I will bring you back when there's more to show. Alright, so I took a look at the footage, and yeah, with the time lapse that I'll be putting at the front of the stuff, we're probably nearing the 30-minute mark, so we're going to end this. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next episode, where hopefully we will have, if not a working witch farm, very close to a working witch farm. So, see you next episode.